Pull my chair. I just realized I should probably be doing my roulettes. Probably. Ah. That music was cool. I don't know why I hadn't heard it before. This must be it, the entrance to the mine shaft. It's faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures homed there by the researchers, you think? Well, slavery and beasts aside, we will need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. The medial circuit. Alize seems eager to get underway. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head on in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We don't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna put some stuff on my... Never mind. These all... are just upgrades of buttons, so I'll be okay. Ooh, what is this? This room is huge. Good grief. Oh, well, I need to be killing these, so... we'll do that. I only need to kill one, it looks like. Let's go ahead and finish this off then. Well, that was easy. Come on, chocobos. Chicken. Sneak on by. I'm going to make that smaller. Oh, goodness. Okay. That was all of them. Let's keep going. Why are these so huge? That's what she said. Could have came down that way. Oh, I made it. It wasn't all that treacherous. Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least, but as promised, the tunnel has delivered us into the medial circuit. As I recall, this tier is where we kept a wide variety of samples for agricultural production. As Aaronville's assumption holds true, that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, and we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects. Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facility and see what we can see. What are you? Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, I see you. Go away. Grief, the building's huge. I feel like that might be the lift. I don't want to find anything. I do want to find sightseeing spots, though. That would be nice. Disable that, just in case. Garapes. Pumpkin. Aha! Now I know where we are. This is the Marignan Agronomics. Labyrinthos is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allow us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. It is in this facility, which coordinates and oversees these efforts, the fruits of the research go to feed their Labyrinthos colleagues. Or so I hear. More notable successes might make it to the Agoria. Foods so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. I see no gleaners hereabouts, yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. It is possible they know something of the forum's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same, or cast about for useful clues. And yeah, oh, let's talk to this guy. How do I get up there? Probably fly, of course. Oh, hello there. We weren't expecting visitors, not with use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it down here anyway? The mine shaft, you say? Well, you're a much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I'd reward such tenacity with a guided tour of the fields, but I'm afraid the forum has us filling order lists a mile long. Massive yet detailed requests, literal wagon loads of crop samples, and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. Then came the orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? I pressed for an explanation and was met with vague assurances that all would be revealed in due course. Not the most satisfying answer. Do. Set up something. Check my temperatures. I will keep this open. You can slap it in the corner of my screen. I'm going to keep an eye on these. Okay. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter too much. I'm overkill right now. I want to try and climb up there, but I know I can't. Do I have aught to be taken down below? More than I can carry and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but then some has been earmarked for aerial transport. Hence the stack of crates atop the hill over there. God, hauling the lot up that slope was a job and a half. Well, I'll be damned. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this one is a variety of grape. It only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Hardly surprising, even that it's native to a particular locale and the very place in which Labyrinthos was modeled, a region in the south of Ilzabard. I want to move this right. Okay. It boasts remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for myriad flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks in the north give way to swaths of temperature plains, which in turn transitioned into a hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory is ever contested, as you might expect. Used to be called Corvus before the Imperials renamed it Locus Ammonius. The Forum saw it as not as a prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, one whose climate we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos. It has since provided a rich foundation for countless experiments in cultivation. Okay. We're investigating the stacked boxes. Yeah. Yeah. Run away. Thanks. I don't know how many of you I need to do. I was gonna go this way. I hope it's just one. It is, okay. The labels on these crates tell the story of the contents. Bundles of common seeds and saplings, accompanied by sheaves of reports. This looks... Oh... Trailer.
Hard to look away, isn't it? But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion. You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Have you learned aught of interest?
Always.
A flower that reacts to one's feelings? Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the Forum's undertaking.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the Forum members directly.
What was that?
Isn't that the entrance to the Archaeum?
Is this our buddy?
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member, or at least a close associate?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Do it.
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
I got you.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
What's up, Crow?
Cryle? Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan. I'm glad you agree.
The dainteful
Quick.
saunter.
Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him. I can almost reach you.
What's going on with Crow? Is Crow still feeling unwell? I've never seen her so distracted. Keep an eye on her, but keep moving too. We cannot let our quarry slip away. The full report, warts and all. Alize is not about to let Erenville out of her sight. Erenville is headed westwards along the path outside of the Archeon. Come, we can still catch him. Do. So... Okay. So that's the lift. Totally missed thing. Text. Oops. If memory serves, that colossal wall-like structure is Longest gone? Beta. Longest gone. One of Labyrinthos' climate control centers. It should have its own lifts, which one could access the upper and lower level tiers. If there were an agent of the forum, it would make for a convenient meeting place. But even if we happen to find Erenvel in the company of said agent, we cannot expect them to reveal issues of importance as we nonchalantly stroll past. Nay, we will still have to remain undetected. If only Graha and his vanished spell were here. Oh, but there are other ways of turning invisible. Be a ninja. Hippity hoppity, my little toads. Oh! Goodness! I'm a toad. Unaccustomed to transfiguration? Worry not. It will wear off with the passage of time. I suggest you and your green companions hop along and catch up with Erenvel. Should you feel the magic's fading, return to me and I will refresh the enchantment. And what am I to do in the meantime? Wait here with me. In your current state of mind, you'd as likely to leap into the jaws of a predator as you would learn anything of note. Which reminds me, wear the creature's hereabouts. In that form, you are essentially defenseless. You have changed into a toad! You must remain transfigured in order to progress with quest objectives. You will return from your transfigured status if you move too far. Look to your map for the transfiguration's area of effect. Speak with Y'shtola to restore or prolong the transfiguration. Let's-a go, hippity hoppity! I am now Y'shtola's property. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit! Alfie Toad and Ally Toad are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. Ribbit, ribbit. This is ribbiting. I love this. This is so cute. Let's go down this way. I just dropped a lot of frames, it says, but it says my frame drops are still 0, so I guess we'll check that out when I go back over the stream log. Ribbit. This is quite riveting. Discuss your surroundings. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Alfie Toad attempts and fails to shake his head, but you nevertheless understand that he's telling you this is the wrong way. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Ally Toad turns to face the north. Perhaps she is suggesting you cross the bridge. Okay. This is adorable. I love this so much. It's a cow. It's not my cow, it's cow. Oh god. Safe. Playing it dangerous with this one. Ah. Ribbit. Ribbit. This is adorable. What are you? Oh, I guess we're here. Oh, so cute. Should hide in the grass a little bit still.
I trust you will find your compensation to be more than satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlian scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Charlian was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the Forum.
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full. While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
That's fair. I want to fix something real quick. Second. Because I keep getting laggy. I'm just trying to set the priority. My OBS. Computer is more than strong enough to not drop frames. So I would like that to be the case. And then 14 obviously takes up no process. 20% of my CPU. Let's see. Go to details, and we will also put you. Okay. We'll see if that helps out. Probably not. Encoder, maybe. Oh, whatever. We'll play with the settings the next stream. Let's take care of this for a second. Get another few minutes in. I suppose she should have known a gleaner who specializes in animal procurement would not be so easily deceived. Yet he seemed inclined to put his trust in us all the same. More importantly, perhaps, we discovered a new piece of puzzle. This monumentous duty the forum agent mentioned. Charlian has been called to action, and the Telefores declaration was the catalyst. Whatever charge it is they hope to fulfill, they deem it of sufficient importance to disrupt all of Labyrinthos, not to mention ignore Eorzea's request for aid. Complate.